Hey everyone, it's Lee from OpMeta and I want to share with you how our athletes best use video feedback to improve their performance. In the sport of fitness, we know you need to be an efficient mover. You need to have great technique and be able to repeatedly move moderate loads, whether it be barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, or even gymnastics movements over and over again in metabolic environments. Not only does your biomechanics and technique need to be really good, you also need to have an acute awareness around your pacing and what's the best strategy for you to get work done quickly. So at OpMeta, in our process, we use video feedback in two different ways. First, we look at individual movements on their own, break down how best to do them, and video ourselves and work with the coach to get feedback on how to improve each and every piece of that movement before we put it back together. Sometimes that looks like having a personalized progression to improve strength or stability in particular muscle groups for maybe a burpee or a muscle up, something like that. Or it could be just the strategy you use in order to perform that movement. It can be something so minor, a little detail that when trained properly can vastly improve your speed, your cycle rate of a movement, like with the barbell again, like with burpees, and that can chip away huge amounts of time in events or workouts. The other way we want to use video feedback is to actually assess performance. So if you're doing a workout, something like 21, 15, 9, chest to bar pull-ups and clean and jerks, don't just go in, race, get your workout done, lie on the floor and then type up your score and leave it for the day. I strongly recommend that you video your performance, and then once you have cooled down, or maybe the next day, you go back and review and compare your strategy that you had going into the workout and then your actual execution of the workout. Perhaps you would plan to do maybe breaking up the chest to bar pull-ups in 2 sets every round with only 5 seconds rest in between. When you did the workout subjectively, because you're under the emotion and fatigue of training or competing, you may think that you took 5 seconds. The first round, you count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that happened. But then the second round, even though you counted 5 seconds in your head, it was kind of like this. 1, heavy breathing kicking in, looking around, finding the chalk, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what really happened was that you took something like 8 to 10 seconds. That is just one very specific example, but you could probably think of many examples where you had a strategy and you went and did the workout and your execution was completely different to what you had planned. A professional athlete's going to go back and review that performance and seek ways to improve. That could be changing strategy, it could be improving cycle time of repetitions, it could be having smaller sets and more breaks in between rounds with short rests. There's so many different ways that you could improve your speed and your racing capacity if you just video and actually perform an assessment of your own training and your own competing. So, if you'd like help with your movement or to chat further about how you could improve your competing and your performance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and you can have a chat with a coach to see if or how OpMeta can help you.